Hello everyone, I'm Brian. Today we're reacting to Watch This to Live Your Life to the Fullest, Gaur does. So I'm not exactly sure what you could watch to live your life to the fullest, but I'm willing to learn. I mean, there's many different ways, but I'm kind of curious as to what he'll say. So let's go give this video a shot.
I must tell you, oh God, just how the world is. When you are high up, you don't know what to say there. You're not just, I was in America. I was just in America in February. I was flying from New York, JFK airport to go to Detroit. And it was an airline called Spirit Airlines. And in the morning, they were selling alcohol. So I asked the stewardess, I guess your airline is in very high spirit, you know. They were selling spirits in the morning itself. Oh, goodness. Turbulence not in control. Takeoff not in control. Landing not in control. Choice in control. The takeoff of life is our birth. No control. I can't change my looks. I was born the way I was. Some are born in a wealthy family, some are born in a poor family, some are born very smart and handsome, some are not so handsome, some are fair, some are dark, some are green, some are yellow, some are born in the US, some are born in Indian, some are born in America, Hindu family, some are born in Muslim family, some are born in Jain family, some are born in Jew families. What control do you have over the takeoff? Did you choose your mothers and fathers? ये मम्मी होगी ये पापा होगा भगवान पहले जोड़ी लगा देना मैं आने वाला मेरा अवतार लेने वाला मैं तुम थोड़ा जोड़ी बना देना दोनों. Do you have any control? No control at all. And in the landing, death, there's tremendous hope in life. God is the greatest hope in life. You don't have to be hopeless. Failure is not the end of the world. Someone insulting you is not the end of the world. A health crisis is not the end of the world. A divorce, a breakup is not the end of the world. And the turbulence is in your control. Problems during the journey of your life, from birth to death, takeoff to landing, as the journey of your life goes, there's clouds, there's wind speeds, tremendous turbulence, which is completely beyond your control. Are people in your control? What people say about you behind your back is in your control? What people think of you, is it in your control? You can try to be good, but can you control people? In New York, when I was there recently, one guy came up to me after my talk and said, "You are the most egoistic person I've ever seen." I don't even know him. I'm a human being. Even I have feelings and emotions. Can't just come and slap you on your face, and I won't even use the words he used against me, straight on my face, and then wrote a wrong email to me. That email is on my phone, just in case you feel I'm lying, you can come and check out. God bashing me with words like, "Oof, what can I do? I have no control." When a health crisis comes, cancer happens to someone for no fault of his or hers, what can you do? It's completely out of control. When an examiner asks a googly question in the question paper,
Googly.
you all know, what can you do? What can you do? Nothing, right? Therefore, between this journey called birth and death, there's only one thing in our control: our choices. The choices we make are completely in our control. Choice करना भी मुश्किल हो जाता है कई बार. So if I take advantage of the time in between, and thus I say, when you're born, people love you. And when you die, people love you. In between, you have to manage. Stunning how life is. जिंदा होते तो प्रेम क्यों नहीं करते मालूम नहीं. जन्म पे प्रेम करते, मरने क्या बोलते, अच्छा था बेचारा, अच्छा था. जिंदा होता तो मुंह बंद क्यों रखा, बोलना चाहिए था ना, तभी अच्छा था. मरने के बाद अच्छे थे वैसे बेचारे.
I'm gonna have to rewind that part actually.
Kind of really amazing how people can be.
Life is not about what happens to you, it's about what you do with what happens to you, yeah. Why is my voice like this? Hold
Choices we make are completely in our control. Choice करना भी मुश्किल हो जाता है कई बार. So if I take advantage of the time in between, and thus I say,
Life, the start and the end are similar. Take advantage of the time in between.
When you're born, people love you. And when you die, people love you. In between, you have to manage. Stunning how life is. जिंदा होते तो प्रेम क्यों नहीं करते मालूम नहीं, जन्म पे प्रेम करते, मरने क्या बोलते, अच्छा था बेचारा, अच्छा था। जिंदा होता तो मुंह बंद क्यों रखा, बोलना चाहिए था ना, तभी अच्छा था। मरने के बाद अच्छे थे वैसे बेचारे। Kind of really amazing how people can be.
Okay, so, I mean, inspirational kind of thing, and very true in a lot of sense. It's very interesting how, he repeat there's something similar to what Sadhguru says as well, where I mean, throughout this entire thing almost seems hopeless because it's like everything's out of your control. But the choices you make is in your control. Absolutely. There's also another thing that I guess he didn't quite say, but I'm not sure if he teaches this or not, is the fact that your body is mostly in your control. I don't want to say that it's like, not sick. Guess it didn't work. Or, perfect eye vision. Where's my glasses at? You don't have that kind of control, but in terms of what you get offended by, what makes you happy, and to some degree, what you get offended by, definitely you have control over. You can choose to be offended by everything. You can choose not to be offended by anything. What you enjoy and what makes you happy, maybe not so much, but that doesn't mean you have to dislike something. I guess I'm speaking from a little bit of experience here. I've learned to appreciate life, and if you have that kind of mentality, it's kind of hard to be, say, sad or disappointed. I'm not saying it's never going to happen, but it will rarely happen. It will happen, but more rare. And I think with that in mind, you can kind of have I won't say optimistic view of life, but a more of appreciative one. And again, this is something I've said before as well, is that I think if you appreciate something, I think you will come out ahead. You won't think that you're entitled to things, and that's one of the biggest problems I think in the Western world, if nothing else in America. People believe they're entitled to something. People believe they're right. Now, don't get me wrong. There are certain things you can say that you're right, but there's a limitation to that. But for the most part, people think they're too right, and people think they are too entitled. I don't like to look at things that I am entitled to. I don't like to look at the world as though I am entitled to it. I prefer to look at the world as I've earned it, if I've earned it, and appreciate it. So two things, because if you believe you're entitled to something, entitlement, in my opinion, is something that you've not earned, but you're just entitled to it for whatever reason it could be. Earning something means you had to do something to get it. At least there, you have at least done something. You're not entitled to it, but you've earned it. And then whenever you receive it, you appreciate it because you have earned it. As opposed to people who are entitled to something, who get it and are ungrateful about receiving it. There are some miserable people in this world. So nice my reaction to watch this to live your life to the fullest. If you like my content, please consider subscribing, thumbs up, the stand down below. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next vid.